Recovery is a process of decisions podcast. This podcast is a weekly revealing of the recovery journey of peer support specialist Trent Thomas. Join him on his internal research-driven dive into what to and what not to do in sustaining recovery. His weekly episodes demonstrate that you are not alone, and what we can't do alone, we can do together. This life is hills and valleys, but we were built for struggle. These weekly episodes are a journey into his life lessons as he fulfills his daily mandate to help someone other than himself. Welcome. The Recovery is a Process of Decisions podcast. Welcome to Recovery is a Process of Decisions podcast. This is Trent Thomas, your recovery peer support specialist. Tonight's episode is entitled Change is Inevitable in Recovery. Life demands the movement of change. The very air we breathe requires the change in molecular distribution as we breathe in oxygen and expel carbon dioxide. We change the very concentration of air molecules by our very existence. Our lives demand the interaction between animals and plants. They coexist through the interchanging of oxygen and carbon dioxide. A ratio distribution exchange established by God for the cohesive existence of both plants and animals on this variety-filled planet we call Earth. A planet formed and fashioned for our multiplication and continued life by all-carrying extremely intelligent entity I call God. The creator and sustainer of our very existence, a creator who put into place systems that carry the burden of continuing our lives with the production of air, food, and water, all regenerating beyond our control and awareness. Yet without them, we surely would stop living. Our most basic needs are supplied without our direction or maintenance. In fact, we continue to live despite our continued destructive efforts at causing disharmony and dismay in the biological cycles present on the planet we inhabit. In spite of our consistent failings at working in harmony with our Creator's directions for proper Earth care, our Earth manages to heal itself and continue to provide life-giving nutrition to its human inhabitants. This all occurs at the direction and permission of our caring and giving Creator and Sustainer of our very lives. Every action demands an equal and opposite reaction. This is a universal law which demands submission. This law not only applies to the physical world, but also the spiritual and interconnectiveness we all are part of in our world community. What we put out expands beyond what we see and know to the world community for which we don't see and do not know. Our actions have profound effects on the world in which we live. When our mannerisms and attitudes change to become more recovery-minded, more positive, we have a profound effect on the world we communicate with. Happiness and positivity are contagious and infect others we come in contact with. Truth is contagious. Your truth propels and inspires others to reveal their truth. Truth begets truth. Truth repels and disassembles the lie. Truth is light, and it invades and dispels the darkness that is the lie. The antidote for the infection of the lie is truth. As we change, it propels others to change as well. There is much truth to the slogan, "Don't just talk about it, be about it." Don't tell me, show me. Don't just talk the talk, but walk the walk. All these slogans demonstrate the need to enact the change you speak about. Most often in recovery, we are watched to ensure we are who we profess to be. So I say, watch me every day and see that I am, in fact, better. Better today than yesterday. Where I used to steal, today I steal no more. So watch me. I used to lie, and today I lie no more. So watch me and see that I am in fact better. Better today than yesterday. Yes, watch me. How else can one see the manifestations of recovery? The manifestation of God's work. To see the hand of God at work, one must compare what was to what is. To accomplish this, one must be aware of the machinations of yesterday's behaviors. That is why hiding your bad decisions of your past is making a reservation with relapse. Instead, I tell the world, yes, I used to do that, and I did that as well. Guilty as charged. By putting a bright light on my past bad decisions, I'm telling the world, yes, watch me and see that today I am better. Better today than yesterday. I turn my past into testimony of the power of God and the acts of recovery. I demonstrate that recovery is not only possible, but rather achievable. That with the help of the God of my understanding, this wretch can recover and do better. Change is not only possible, but it is expected in recovery. In fact, in recovery, change it is inevitable. This is Trent Thomas on another episode of Recovery is a Process of Decisions podcast. You can now subscribe to this podcast and receive special in-depth episodes for subscribers only, as well as a private personal email account to communicate directly with me for comments and show suggestions. In addition, I will be doing podcast shoutouts to all those subscribers who request shoutouts. As always, your inspiring comments can be left at transnetrecover.com/podcast. Please feel free to follow me on Facebook and Instagram. Hashtag TransNetRecover. Thank you and have a blessed day.